In part one, we looked at how spinal factors impact backbending. Now in this video, let's take a look about how we backbend from our floor position. So come down onto your belly. As you may recall from part one, the parts of the spine that most easily backbend are the neck and the lower back. So sometimes that means that our backbends from the floor look a little bit like this. So I'm not really taking advantage of a real backbend when I do this, I'm just capitalizing on the flexibility of my neck. So, step one, first stabilize your pelvis. Do this by rolling your inner thighs up towards the sky to broaden the back of your pelvis, and then root your tailbone down towards your heels to engage your core and lengthen your lower back. Keep this stability. Step number two, lengthen the rib cage away from the pelvis to get longer through the sides of your waist. Step number three, with the stability of the pelvis and the lengthening of your side bodies, now begin to move the backbend into your upper back, your thoracic spine. And then step number four, allow your neck to go along for the ride. So now I've moved the backbend into my upper back where it can really do me the most good. Let's take a look at this in a slightly more challenging pose, Dhanurasana floor bow. The same principles will apply. So I'll start by reaching back and grabbing onto the outer edges of my feet. Just like we did, I'll need to stabilize my pelvis by rolling my inner thighs to the sky and lengthening my tailbone towards my knees. You'll feel the lower belly lift up when you do this to support the lower back. Take a nice deep breath and lengthen the rib cage away from your pelvis. And now, press your feet back into your hands to begin to move the backbend into the thoracic spine. Allow your neck to go along for the ride. In this position, as your tailbone moves towards your knees, you can begin to melt your heart forward to increase the back bend in your upper back. Release your feet, release your hands. So when we're backbending with that kind of stability, when we come out of the backbend, we shouldn't feel tight in the back or sore. Rather, we should feel broadness across our chest. So go and play with that in your practice and enjoy.